So this is what I call my apocalypse gun. It's a 20 gauge slam fire pipe shotgun. If you don't know what a slam fire shotgun is, it's just a piece of pipe that a shell fits into and another piece of pipe that's capped on one end that has a fixed firing pin. You slide one into the other, slam them together, and it goes off. The majority of these I've seen online and on YouTube are 12 gauge. I decided to go with the 20 instead. And a lot of them have really nice designs, tail stocks on them, and they look at first glance like a regular shotgun. Some of them you can't even tell that they'd be a slam fire. But anyhow, I decided to go with all pipe, so I made the pipe tail stock with just a piece of foam insulation on the back for a little bit of extra padding. And on the back where the firing pin is, where the cap is screwed onto the receiver tube, inside of there I machined a 3/8 plate and fixed it inside, and then drilled and tapped it and screwed the bolt into, which acts as the firing pin, and then there's a jam nut on the back of it. So what I've got is the barrel, a receiver tube that this cap is screwed to, and then I've got this outer tube that the handle is welded to. So there's 3 layers of pipe there. And then I put this 1/4 inch strap across the back that goes right behind the firing pin in case something should ever happen. I don't have to worry about that. This is bolted in. I put collars on the barrel, one here and one on the other end, and the safety trigger. So that way when you load it, you can't accidentally shove it in too far and hit the firing pin and have it go off. So you have to hold the trigger in to allow it to slide into the firing pin and shoot it. I couldn't see not having some kind of safety on it. It would suck to accidentally slide it in too far and it goes off and you're not really holding on to it that tight. I put a cheap Picatinny rail and a red dot laser on it I got off of Amazon. They were around 10 bucks each. So like, what the hell, I'll put it on there. It's not an accurate gun by any means, but it's fun to play with that on and see how it can do. And another reason I put that on there is because I made these adapters for it. One is for a 22 rimfire, so the bore is offset, and there's a notch in the barrel on one end that this fits into, so it's always in the same position when you put it in the barrel. So you can fire 22, and I made another adapter that is for the 38 specials or 357 mags that also drop in the barrel and can be fired too, along with the 20 gauge shells. So we will go out and have a little fun and I'll show you how it works. Okay, we're ready to play a little bit with our slam fire. I think we'll start off with the 22 and we'll see if we can hit one of those targets. They're about 14 yards away. As I said, I have a notch in this barrel, so the insert for the 22 always sets in the same position. And we're ready to go. No guarantees. We'll see how I can do. Try for that middle one. Look at that. Got it right there. Okay. I'm surprised I even hit that. The only thing about these is you kind of got to have something to push the shell out. But it works nice. So that's a 22. It's like, I don't know, it makes a lot of noise, but absolutely no bite to it whatsoever. So let's try. Next up, we'll go with the 38 special. We'll see if we can hit the same target. All right. Oh yeah. So that's kind of like I don't know, maybe a 10-22 is about what it feels like when you shoot it. It's really surprising that putting one of those in this thing has almost no kickback or recoil whatsoever. So next, let's go with what it was originally intended for. We've got some 20 gauge Federals. These are 2 3/4 7/8 ounce 7.5 shot. So now let's mess up one of those targets. All right, and here we go in 3, 2, 1, fire in the hole. Oh yeah, that's fun. So a lot of times these swell up and you can't get them out of the end of the tube with your fingers. I mean, sometimes they drop right out, but a lot of times, you know, you got to have a little rod or something to put it out. Or that's why there's a collar on the reverse end of this. So we can load up this end and blast this one out. In 3, 2, 1, fire in the hole. I love doing that. So that's a little look at how my 20 gauge slant fire works. It's a lot of fun to play with. Not real practical for anything else, but it's fun. Just fun is all. If you want to make a lot of noise and hit some targets from up close, yeah, that's your gun. I don't think I'd use it for home defense or anything like that, but it just is a lot of fun to play with. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Stick around for next one. I'm revamping the 38 Special Rifle Revolver based on a few viewers' comments. There was a couple good ideas there. So I'll be modifying it some, and if you thought it looked like a beast right now, it's going to look more like a beast after I'm done. It's going to be insane. So, all right, catch you next time.